Yeah. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live. This is the Sunday morning edition. And boy, oh boy, do we have a show for you here today. Oh my goodness. So I was up late last night. I was watching the fight, the boxing match, the David Morrell and David Benavidez, really good fight, a lot of action. And then I'm freaking what's up, Transformer? I'm getting ready to go to bed, doing all my show prep, my layouts and all that stuff, getting it all together. And then boom, we get the news, arguably the biggest trade in NBA history, one of them, right? And we'll definitely get to that. It's man, it's definitely something to talk about. So we had to do some rearranging. We had to add some stuff. We had to remove some stuff. But guess what? Your boy's here to drop it. So guess what, though? Before we get into all of that, you know what time it is. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept aware anytime we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you enjoy the content as you listen, make sure you give us a like, a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us, and write it down. Put it in your phones. Make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the podcast and you want to help the show continue to grow, make sure you go ahead, click that join button, join the channel. We're going to have some exclusive content just for you. Here we go. So, arguably the biggest trade in NBA history, right? So I was actually talking to Transformer a little while ago offline before the show started, and something really interesting occurred to me, right? So obviously this Luka for Anthony Davis, basically, there's some other components involved, but that's the real deal, right? The two heavy hitters, the swap for that. And the Utah Jazz are also involved in there. I think they get some picks, but nobody really cares about any of that, right? But anyway, a lot of people are saying this is, the biggest trade in NBA history, which might well be true. But then also we can go back to summer of 2007, where Kevin Garnett, I believe, got traded to the Celtics for 8 or 10 players. So that was also arguably the biggest trade in NBA history. And the reason I bring that up is not to take away from what the Lakers are doing. I just brought it up because it's so ironic that the two biggest trades in NBA history, without question, are, guess what? The Lakers and the Celtics. What other way would it be? But anyway, let's get to it. So last night I'm watching the fight, the David Morrell, David Benavidez, good action fight, entertaining. If you get a chance to watch a replay today, go watch it. I'm watching the fight. I'm doing show prep, doing the layouts, doing the thumbnails, all that stuff, getting, sound clips together and all that, my normal stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Close down the laptop, getting ready to lay it down for the night. And across my phone, here comes this, according to Shams, bombshell trade, blah, blah, blah. What? 2 seconds later, text from Laker Nation, Bruce, da-da-da-da. What? I'm like, nah, I don't even believe this. This don't even sound real, right? And Brian Windhorst and a lot of other big names in the sports media sphere, like legitimate journalists, they were saying that when they first saw it, they believed that Shams' account had been hacked because it was just so out of left field and so major, like nobody believed it. So I'm like, all right, let me check some other spots, some other, sports things and try to verify that this thing is real. And then boom, all of a sudden, here they come. ESPN, Bleacher Report, everybody sending, follow-up text. This is a real deal. And I'm like, damn. And so here we go. Now we have we have a totally different Western Conference over the course of the last 10 hours or so. And so I guess I'll start with UG. And I guess what were your first thoughts on hearing this? And what do you think of the fit? And what do you think of this going forward? And then we'll delve into this some more.
The first thing when I saw it last night, the first thing I thought was, I told these people, man. I told everybody, man. I said, man, they about to rebuild. I said it early on the year before when we first started talking about the Lakers. I was like, oh, they signed and they brought Brian. I said, man, what if they about to rebuild, man? They just building all these pieces for trades, and then sure enough, like
You did say that.
middle of the season, they get rid of AD. Who's next? They can't get no big pieces for LeBron. He's too old. You're not gonna get no big pieces for LeBron, so they know that. Maybe they ride his contract, but they definitely rebuilding, man. With that piece right there, it really doesn't make sense other than the rebuild. Like you don't have nobody stop nobody in the post right now. You thin down there in the West. You know, it's a lot of really good centers in the West that'll pretty much dominate, take over the game with what you have down there right now. So
Right.
I mean, all roads lead to either rebuild. Maybe you trade. Maybe I hate saying maybe, but what if you might see a Kyrie and LeBron
Reunion.
reunion? Yeah, thanks, man. A Kyrie and LeBron reunion in Dallas, man. Like, I mean, if you LeBron,
So,
you can't be happy right now, and if you're talking about competing, right? You can't be happy right now if you're talking about competing with Luka. He doesn't play defense. You're really not playing too much defense. You don't really have too
none.
many defenders.
Right.
And
I mean, you know, Markieff Morris is going to try. He's going to try, but he's not Anthony Davis, obviously. But he's always going to give effort though. So I'm not mad at that.
The only person that benefited from that trade was Redick, JJ. He's the only one. Because now his job might be safe with a rebuild.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
That's a different approach, bro. But like you looking at it, like that's not one I will pick up, bro. Like unless you put LeBron at the 4.
I don't know how this is going to work, G. Real talk. First thing I thought was, and this was interesting. So remember, what was it, about a month ago when LeBron passed Michael Jordan for career 30-point games, right?
Right.
And they asked Anthony Davis about it post game, and Anthony Davis said, "Well, took him 7 more years." First thing I said when I heard that was, "This dude about to get traded."
I remember you said that, bro. I remember you said that. How dare you? How dare you?
Lo and behold, my
Breaking
man
news.
up out of there.
That's crazy.
Oh man, no. So apparently, LeBron is saying that he had no idea this was coming. He was out for dinner with his family after torching the Knicks last night. Great game by LeBron, by the way. With 30-point triple-double. Still continues to have just huge games at this age. It's really like, damn. But anyway, yeah, he's saying he didn't know. I'm really on the fence with that. I can see him not knowing because maybe finally the Lakers front office is saying, man, we got to think about our future and not just LeBron. But on the flip side, like, where has LeBron ever been that somebody's going to make a move like this and not run it past him? It just doesn't seem like that's a real thing. So I don't even know where to go with that and how to look at it. But I mean, it's possible. It's possible. And then I'm thinking, okay, you bring in Luka. This has to be a move for the future because Luka and LeBron cannot play together. They just, like Transformer said, LeBron James, right? They're the same player, except, well, one's always hurt. But I mean, they play the same way. Always got to have the ball. Very ball centric. They'll rebound and pass, but they don't move the ball. They don't play off the ball. Like if you watch Luka, when he doesn't have the ball, he's a guy that'll just stand there. He'll just stand there. He doesn't move. He doesn't set screens. He doesn't do much of anything. And then, you got this whole business of the Mavs, it being reported that the Mavericks were very leery of giving Luka, what would have been a 5-year, $350 million Supermax extension come this summer with a guy who clearly doesn't put a priority on his conditioning and his strength and his nutrition and all that. They were saying that he averages he's 6'7", 6'8". He's normally in the low 240s. This year, he's in the high 260s. Like, he does not seem to care at all. So it's like, man, that would be just a terrible, terrible fit. And to Steve's point, yeah, you lose their defensive anchor with AD. Exactly. How is it the offense going to work with Luka, Bron, and Reeves? All guys who play the same way, right? Luka's the younger, less athletic version of Bron. Bron is Bron. and Austin Reeves plays like them, but is considerably less talented than both of them. So, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? This is crazy. JJ Redick is a guy who purports to like teams that play defense or want his team to play defense. Well, you just lost your defensive anchor, to Steve's point, and now you have a team that has, even less defenders, and now you will have, whenever Luka and Bron are on the floor at the same time, and Austin Reeves, now you got, again, 3 ball-centric guys, none of whom play defense. Like, what the hell are you going to do? Clearly, this is for the future. So, man, I don't know. Mark with glasses, this is an interesting perspective. I suppose to some extent you're right. Credit to the Lakers for trying to do something instead of doing the same thing that hasn't been working. Yeah, but I mean, there wasn't something better you could do. But it was also reported that it was the Mavericks who reached out because they were trying to move Luka because they just obviously they didn't believe it. So there's that.
Crazy.
Say again, G?
That's crazy.
Right. Think about what a headache you have to be a guy who's been first team All NBA 5 years in a row, multiple time All-Star. You selling tickets, you selling jersey, you making a lot of money for the owners. You're playing well. You just helped carry your team, not carry, but you were the integral piece of your team going to the finals. You had one of the best backcourts in the league with Kyrie Irving, and they were so anxious to get rid of you that they made this trade. Like that's wild. That's wild. Yeah. Then you got to look at it from the Lakers side, and this is something I thought was interesting. Transform and I briefly discussed this now. You have Anthony Davis, who's a Clutch client. He waived his trade kicker to get out of there. He waived that. So he does that, and he's gone. He ends up in Dallas, of course. And I talked about this a few days ago. De'Aaron Fox, a true point guard who probably could have been a better fit there. He didn't want to go there. He wanted to go to San Antonio. So it's like you have 2 guys who are Clutch clients who don't want to go play with LeBron. Is there some sort of indictment on LeBron here? Is it just that, okay, he's older now and we don't want to deal with it? I don't know, but we're seeing it. We're seeing it. I don't know. Mark with glasses, great point. Didn't think about that. Laker Luka jersey sales. Yeah, they're going to be through the roof. You're absolutely right. Laker Nation, hold up, man. We going to get to you. We're going to get to you, man. I hear you. But yeah, so I don't know, man. This whole thing is super wild right now. I guess the key is just in terms of clearly this is a move for the future, but do you think you can count on Luka to be your guy for the future, right? The Lakers have always loved splashy trades and splashy free agent acquisitions, right? This is what the Lakers do. But when the Lakers do that, historically, it's a guy that they can count on, right? It's the type of player that they know that they can count on for an extended amount of time. Like, do you know that you can count on Luka? Also, it's the type of player that they believe can contribute to winning, over the course of a long period of time in the future. And so the question is, again, do you believe that you can get that with Luka? Do you know that he'll remain there? Do you know that he'll do what it takes to remain in a condition to contribute to winning? I don't know, man. Where are you with all this, G? This is crazy.
Luka, man, they rebuilding, bro. Like, so when you start rebuilding, you pick up the best player. Of course, he's not gonna never ever play defense for him. But if you pair him with like the Jimmy buckets, maybe just maybe you can salvage your season. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if I mean, I'm just hypothetically speaking here. Like, if that would be a good fit for the Lakers, they pick up Jimmy buckets, and I don't know where they're gonna find a big at. That's still a hole. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like I think they
Washington, Valanciunas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He don't need touches. He gonna rebound. He gonna defend.
Yeah. He gonna do something. Yeah. I guess they out there, man. I guess what better time now? Everybody making that push before the playoffs.
Yeah.
I just don't think you can. That's going to be an instant W in the West. I just that chemistry has to be there, man. And
right.
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. Henny, I like this guy, Henny. Henny, are you new? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. I like what I'm seeing here, brother. Yeah. You see that, G? That's good. This guy Henny knows what he's talking about. I like him.
Well, just because he, come on, bro.
I gotta show Henny some love, man. I gotta
Pull
do
my
that.
hat back down, man.
Oh man. Sid Bubba says LeBron will give Luka some of his vibranium in training schedule. I know, right? We talked about that, Transformer and I. The problem is, does Luka actually want it? Is he willing to do it, right? Because if he gets with LeBron and does the work, he'll be fine. But does he really want to do it? Like, it seems to me he's lazy. And we have, what is it, 7-8 years in the league now of proof of concept here? So I don't know. He has to want that, right?
Maybe Dallas looked at his playoff stats on defense and was like, "There's no way we're gonna win anything with this guy not playing defense like this." But I don't know, man. It could be a lot of things, man. We seen people get moved for, stuff that come out later on afterwards, like they,
True.
misconduct on misconduct and such. But a move like this, man, it just make you look at every different angle, look at it from every angle, And so I don't know, man. If I'm a Lakers fan, I'm definitely like bracing myself because this
A
could
lot of
either go
questions
really good or could go really bad, man.
Facts. But Laker Nation actually had a really good point in saying that, there's still other moves to be made. We got a few days left and he doesn't believe this is it. So, I mean, we got to wait and see what they do. Real quick, this is something I neglected to do. I got a little thrown off because of the excitement of the show this morning and Transformer called in and all that. Let me give a shout to the channel members. Of course, Laker Nation, our number one member. Of course, It's Not That Serious in here with us. Of course, Sid Bubba. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for channel members, being channel members. I appreciate y'all. Didn't forget about you. Definitely got something nice coming. So have no fear. But man, this is I think there's just. I think the thing about this topic too, this Luka Anthony Davis thing, we are so inclined to look at it from the Lakers side. Let's take a trip to Dallas real quick and look at, they're in a good position now if Anthony Davis gets healthy to be dangerous in the West, right? Kyrie is going to be able to play his natural point guard position. Obviously, you got Clay at the 2. You have a real power forward, and then you actually have what's my man's name, Gafford and Lively, who can actually play the center. And then you got, you have role players off the bench around these guys. And so now Jason Kidd is probably going to be able to really coach his true system now that Luka's gone and you don't have to play Luka ball. So now Dallas becomes, in my estimation, much more dangerous than the Lakers do. That's a good football team. Exactly, Sid Bubba. Exactly. That's a excuse me. That's a much more dangerous team here. So what do you think about Dallas's improvement on this side of the trade?
Man, if that's Jason Kidd called, man, that dude he been killing it since he was a player. I think this move right here with adding AD, granted he stay healthy, he's still a health risk. And I think that was one of the reasons why the Lakers didn't really mind moving him and stuff. He get hurt too much. But wow, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Kyrie might. I just don't think they done though, man. Like I think for whatever reason, you know how LeBron is. You see that team over there, man. He might skip.
So the only thing I'll say about that, I don't disagree. The only thing is, anywhere he go, I'm thinking Bronny probably got to go with him. And so now that becomes the question of, does the next team want to deal with that?
Yeah, I think he took Bronny as far as he need to take him, man. Like I honestly don't think he should have took him this far, but he did, right? He still, and on paper they look good, but at the same time we know Clay is past his prime.
Yes.
Yes. So and Kyrie still doing what Kyrie do. That's not gonna happen. But I look at that roster, man. That's really, from a superstar's perspective, man. I still think they're not going to be able to get 7 games out of all those players, man, going into these playoffs. I don't think so. I don't, and I don't know if AD is even healthy enough to play those many minutes in the playoffs anymore without getting injured.
Didn't he play like 75 games last year though? I think he did, right?
He did. Yeah.
So You know.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to say that, man. But I did read something that said that he was injured.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if they was just tired of him being injured and just decided to.
Could be. Could be.
um,
I I just think this is. Woo. I mean, because the whole thing is, if you're building for the future, AD's not that old, right? What's AD? 30?
yeah,
29? He's not that old, right? Maybe 30. So you could still build with the future with him. I don't know. Because if it's my choice, Luka or AD, I'm doing AD. Pause. I'm choosing AD to be the guy in the future that I built around. So I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
yeah,
Ooh.
he had a abdominal strain.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Or maybe I wonder if it wasn't as bad as they say, but they knew this was coming and they held him out.
yeah.
Teams do that. So I don't know. This is man. Whew, this is interesting. All right, let's do this, man. You know what time it is. I know that we got people waiting to get in here and say what they have to say about this. I'm surprised Bruce not in here, man. But let's go ahead and let's do it. All right, y'all know what time it is. I know Laker Nation waiting to talk. I know he's waiting to have a lot to say. There we go. Oh, there go Transformer. All right. Transformer was good.
I'm still. First of all, you know that's rude to me. What it is, stupid dummy.
Gee, you frozen? I think he frozen over there. Go ahead.
Is he frozen?
Yeah, you look frozen. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
He's not moving.
first and most importantly, what it is, stupid. What it do, dummy. I'm choosing. I'm choosing this morning to not be okay. I'm oh yeah, that's my alarm to get out this hotel. I'm choosing not to be okay right now. Okay, dude. This isn't. If you ever heard an incomplete sentence,
mm-hmm.
you heard it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
This is an incomplete sentence. There's no way this is done. There's no way. This is a huge comma for whatever LeBron James and LeBron James are going to do. Like this isn't done. This isn't done. Now my concern is, who do we trade? Is it Austin Reeves? It's got to be Austin Reeves.
I think so.
Austin Reeves, because the way this works, right? Luka Doncic is a ball dominant player. We already know that.
Yeah.
LeBron James is a ball dominant player. We know that.
That's a fact.
Austin Reeves serves no purpose to us now.
Mm-hmm.
He serves no purpose.
That's what I was saying.
What's our biggest problem is going to be the interior. We got Max Kleber, we got Jackson Hayes, but his career may be iffy based on the allegations that happened in the summer, 2 years ago actually, that happened about 2 years ago, before he became a Laker. So there's no true certainty in the interior. There's no true certainty in the interior. Oh my God, bro, I can't even think of my words. This screams incomplete. This definitely screams incomplete. Right now, the focus shouldn't be Luka Doncic. We can move past that. It's a certainty. Shimmy Sham, he did his thing. He already announced it. Shimmy Sham is there's another trade he's waiting on. There's another trade that he's holding in his pocket before he announces. That has to happen. If not, we are witnessing the end game. If you guys know Marvel in the chat, you guys seen the Avengers, this is the end game for LeBron James. This is the end game. This is it. This is literally it. Laker Nation, I know you've been screaming for it. Sid Bubba, I know you've been screaming for it. Y'all been waiting to get that man up out of here. LeBron is gone. It's not going to be via trade. I don't see it happening via trade. Let me make that very, very clear. I don't see it happening via trade. I see it happening via this off season. LeBron James is not a Laker next year. He's not. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Luka can do what he do without LeBron James. Oh my God. Okay. Everybody calm down. Or is it just me? I just need to calm down.
Yes,
it's me. I need to calm down. I need to calm down, man. What does this do for Dallas? This makes Dallas a very, very, very great basketball team. They need Kyrie, Anthony Davis, what's the 3-point shooters? Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
They got pieces. They got a bench.
Mm-hmm.
They got nice depth. They're gonna be nice. They're gonna be okay.
And the difference is they're actually gonna be allowed to play a real system now. Jason Kidd's gonna actually be allowed to coach.
I'm afraid on what Jason Kidd does for Kyrie. He may have unlocked a different Kyrie.
Mm-hmm.
But because the thing, he's going to have to unlock a different Kyrie. The way Jason Kidd plays, the way he won that, I almost said Super Bowl. Why is my mind on football? Go Kansas City, guys.
Go Kansas. Oh, okay. You just gave it away. We know who you picking in the pick'em. Damn.
Well, hey, Shimmy Sham. I just dropped the Shimmy Sham.
You
Kansas
did.
City win a Super Bowl.
Nope.
Dude, this only makes sense for Jason Kidd with what they got going on in Dallas. I do see them being a very, very great basketball team. You certified. You got Gafford at the 5, so you truly gonna put AD at the 4, which makes AD the most comfortable ever. So that's gonna unlock him even more. You got Kyrie at the point, who's just gonna be able to run the show because Luka doesn't have the ball in his hands. You got Klay Thompson. You got guys that can knock down shots. Dallas is going to be great. I'm going to say it here right now. The Lakers are truly, truly incomplete. They're very, very incomplete. We don't know when Luka's going to come back. I believe he's still nursing the calf.
He is.
I believe he has calf injury.
Calf strain, yep.
Yeah, calf strain. There you go. He's nursing that. So right now, like, what do we do?
Damn.
What do we do right now that's going to just keep us in this 5 spot, keep us in contention? Granted, we're coming up on an easier schedule. I believe next 2 games are going to be a little tough. I think we got the Clippers. We may have another strong opponent in the next 2 games. But after these next 2 games, we're playing teams that are well under 500. For the next 5 or 6 games, we're playing teams that are well under 500. So these could be the figure it out type of games. But we need it's got to be another play. For us to make it work this season, it's got to be another play, Bruce. It's got to be another play.
Yeah, yes, definitely gonna have to do that. Sid Bubba says Dallas may be able to win it all this year. They made it to the finals last year. Ooh.
But they made it off the back of Luka Doncic. That's different.
Nah, but remember, Kyrie was balling out his mind too, though. It wasn't just Luka. Kyrie was getting busy.
Yeah. Okay. In the West, who could he go up against? Who could Dallas go up against that's going to give him problems?
Just
Denver.
No, because yeah, maybe Denver. But I feel like AD can, if he's healthy, I think he can go blow for blow with Jokic. I do.
You know what? He doesn't have to go blow for blow. Gafford's there.
That's true. He doesn't have to play the 5 anymore. So now you got the mismatch because Aaron Gordon is good, but he can't deal with AD.
Oh, no. Aaron Gordon's not guarding AD. Aaron Gordon had to guard LeBron. He was guarding LeBron last year. So
there's no matchup on Denver for AD then because it can't be Porter Jr. There's no matchup there. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a yikes moment.
Yeah.
Who else?
OKC. They're really good.
But their bigs are hurt.
Houston is really good too.
Houston's young, scrappy. I don't see them making a big playoff push.
They're extremely well coached, though. I think that's the difference, man. Udoka is for real. He is for real.
Boy, don't you miss him?
I do, but that's okay.
Don't you miss him?
We got a chip with Missoula. It's all good. Let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on.
Don't you miss him?
They did him dirty, and now that's over.
Do you miss him?
I do.
Do you miss him?
I
do.
do.
You miss him?
I do.
It's okay. I just want to hear you say that. You have to respond to the question that is being asked on the podcast, sir. All right. Do you miss him?
I do.
All right. Just like you. Do you love him?
I knew you were going there. I knew what you were doing. You think I didn't know what you were doing? I knew.
Do you love him? Okay. LOVE. Do you love him? Okay. All right. No.
Flag on the plate.
What Udoka
flag on the plate
over in Houston? It's unprecedented. I didn't see them being second in the West, but I don't see them making a strong playoff push with the roster that they have. It just doesn't make sense to me. OKC, they need their bigs. They're currently all battered up, but they're still number one in the West. So maybe a little bit of competition comes.
Well, again, we're talking, providing guys get healthy on all these teams, but just the way they play, man. OKC plays really good basketball. The way they move the ball, and
very great.
They don't live on shooting a ton of threes. Like, I got a lot of respect for that. It's a good basketball team.
And that starts with SGA. SGA, he pulls to the mid range.
That's
SGA
right.
is very, very mid range.
Correct.
He's like DeMar DeRozan on steroids.
That sounds about right.
You know what I mean? So you have a great basketball team there, man. Oh my God, who do we line up against? Nobody with a big. Nobody with a big, bro.
Y'all in big trouble.
We're in big trouble, man. Max Kleber, bro.
Hey, look,
Kleber.
Listen, Markieff Morris gonna go down there and he's gonna give it everything he got. That dude he's gonna hustle and he's gonna defend and he's gonna do what he can. It's just he's limited. So
that's crazy. Both brothers were eventually Lakers.
Yeah.
We had Marcus Morris. Now we got Markieff. That's crazy work.
That's what happens when you got twins in the league,
That's what happens when you're a freaking Laker.
Okay. I don't even know what
we do crazy stuff, man. It's just crazy stuff that happens every time. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let somebody else call in. Somebody, Laker Nation.
Yeah,
do me a favor.
He's coming up.
Call right now.
Yeah, he's about to.
He's about to?
Yeah,
all right, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds, Laker Nation. Call in. Bruce, have a great show.
Yeah.
Gee, what it is, stupid? Is he still frozen?
Nah,
what's going on, dummy?
What's going on, dummy?
Ain't too much.
I'm choosing. Hey, bro, I'm choosing, bro. It's hard, bro.
Yeah. You choosing.
I'm choosing, bro. I'm choosing. Man. I'm choosing Baltimore, man. Lamar Jackson, bro. We need him in LA, bro. We need him in LA, bro.
He probably cool.
Yeah, did you quick side note? Did you hear about? I think when he was at Louisville, what's my man Donovan Mitchell was still there, and Donovan Mitchell I think told the story. He said Lamar came in the gym and they all in there dunking and whatnot. And Lamar just start like just going off like banging and what. I'm like, damn, okay, look, you can see Lamar is a super freaking athlete. Huh?
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm not shocked to hear that.
Not at all.
Right.
So
the man runs a 4.3 in a football in football cleats.
Correct.
So you know what I mean. So that's not shocking to me at all, man.
That's a fact.
But hey, Laker Nation, call in, bro. Hey, love you guys. I'm gonna keep tuning into the show.
No doubt,
I'm still not okay, so don't nobody ask me. Let me figure this out, man. I'm gonna have a 5-hour drive back to Jacksonville here in about the next 2 hours. So I got a lot of time to think about it, bro. But y'all have a good show, man.
Hey, you talked to the chaplain yet?
Hey, what's funny? I do have his number in my phone.
Yeah, you might need to call him.
Hey man, y'all be easy, bro, man. I appreciate it. Man. All right, stupid.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Laker Nation, you up, man? Let's get it. Man, this is what a story. What a story. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I don't know.
No.
I don't know where you go from here, man. I really don't, man. It's one thing if you like the second best player on the team,
Right.
but go ahead and get that, man.
All right. Laker Nation.
And there's a disclaimer. This ain't about to be no 5-minute call.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man.
Man, Transformer, man. Breathe. No, breathe. It's gonna be okay, bro. Bro. It's gonna be okay, Transformer, man. Just breathe, dog. Everything is gonna be good. Everything gonna be good, man. Just relax. It sucks right now, but just breathe, dog. Come on now, bro. We talking about the Lakers here. They always do crazy shit like this every decade. But Brooks,
Go.
me and you right now, bro. How you gonna switch up on me like that, bro?
What you mean switch up on you, man? What you got?
How you gonna switch up on me like that?
What you talking
One
about?
minute you making tribute videos, and next minute the trade goes down. You like, oh fuck the Lakers, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I have, as you know, I have great respect for that organization. That don't mean I want good things for y'all all the time. I don't want that. Listen, after LeBron's gone, y'all can get good again. That's fine with me.
Hey, bro, like, man, who's gonna let me sleep last night, man?
Yeah, I had to put the phone down, man.
Man, phone going off the hook. I'm like, don't y'all know it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning out here?
Right.
Man, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, yeah. So I'm over here. So I flipped on Ticket TV last night because these people won't let me go to sleep.
Right.
And my man made some interesting points, though, that I want to share with y'all.
Absolutely.
He made a point that had me had me do a whole 180 on the whole trade thing.
Okay.
It was like, if the reports are true that LeBron didn't know about this trade, that means the Lakers are setting the foundation to let him know without telling him that your time is up in here. You're not running our franchise anymore.
Yeah, I thought about that as well.
We gave you your shot.
Mm-hmm.
We gave you 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we did everything you asked us to do.
Right.
We traded away our assets, and you haven't forgiven us anything in return besides that.
Mm-hmm.
We even drafted your son for you.
Facts. That's
and
right.
you still not satisfied, and you still not giving us results. Man, we're the Lakers. We don't have to answer to you. We did that as a courtesy.
Yeah.
Now we're taking our franchise back. And so they didn't tell they purposely, come on, bro. They purposely didn't tell nobody that they were doing this. On purpose, on purpose. This chess right here, Bruce, not checkers.
It definitely would be a giant middle finger to LeBron if he really didn't know about it. That would be something. I have a hard time believing it, but if he didn't, that's a wow. And that's making a statement.
It's too many reports coming out, too many insiders speaking out for it to be a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
And he over here going off on people on social media, on Twitter and everything, denying the fact that he orchestrated this trade to get AD out. So normally he'll just say one or two things and be like, I don't have nothing to do. But he ain't never cussed people out like that over a trade.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
Man, yeah. I don't know. I don't have Twitter, so.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
But it's on Twitter. He over here cussing about reporters and shit, talking about he ain't calling them liars. Or ain't had nothing to do with it. He ain't never taken it to this extreme before. He normally just make one statement, like, I had nothing to do with this. I'm not the GM. I just hoop, and then go on about his business. He'll be cussing out reporters and stuff. So, it might be.
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's right. Damn. Wow.
And And also, there's a report here that the Mavericks approached Rob Pelinka about it because they were getting frustrated with their star. So they were like, there's only 3 teams in the NBA right now that's desperate for a star. That was the Mavericks, the Lakers, and the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
They damn sure wasn't trading Luka to the Warriors. The Warriors are like, So what's the other run? The Lakers. And that had to be a interesting conversation for it to happen that quickly. I don't know what was said. I would love to be a fly on the wall during that conversation.
Absolutely.
But for them to, they had to say something for Rob Lincoln to say, okay, yeah, we'll give y'all 8 Anthony Davis. But at the end of the day, it worked out better for him.
Yes, that is correct.
It saves the rest of his prime. Because he don't have to do so much in you don't have to do so much out there than what he had to do here. Because he's gonna be at the 4 where he wants to be. I think the Mavericks probably made one more move to get another big there for him. Because I don't think the Mavericks are done to beef up that front line. But defensively, all 5 positions, they solid. They can defend anybody, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not a bad look at all. They're in good shape. They are in good shape.
I think Anthony Davis was the last missing piece, that rim protector that they need, and because they play better without Luka on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Lakers play better with LeBron off the floor.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Hold on a second, man. Let me respond real quick to Edward in the chat. So he says, I would too if they cap on me, and I'm assuming he's responding to when you said LeBron, cursed out the reporter on Twitter. And so here's my thing, right? So this is it. I looked up the tweet when you were talking about it. So CBS Sports reports LeBron had grown frustrated with Anthony Davis. NBA Insider with some insights on how the Lakers got to this position, blah, blah, blah. LeBron quote tweeted that and said, "You a effing lie," with a clown emoji and I guess the Pinocchio emoji. So here's my question, Edward. I'm not saying the reporter is right. I'm not saying LeBron is right. But here's my question. Why is it you LeBron fans always side with him as if he hasn't been caught lying publicly on multiple occasions? Why do you always think that it's impossible for someone else to be telling the truth if there's a dispute with LeBron? Please answer that for me. I want to know. Go ahead. Go ahead, Laker Nation. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to say this. This is the same guy that went on record saying that he was in the hospital when Patrick Mahomes was born, and he knew that his name was Patrick Mahomes, or he knew who his name was, and saw his future, that he was going to be a Super Bowl winning quarterback as a newborn. That he went in there and helped deliver him.
What?
So that's the same guy.
Wow.
So that said that. So we supposed to believe him?
Mm-hmm,
Y'all Brown fans do.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Those Laker fans, I'm talking about the real Laker fans, not these bandwagon ones that jumped on the board in 2018.
Right.
When he came over here. I'm talking about the true ones.
Right.
Only reason why this is a win trade for us because we know LeBron is out of there. Because I'm gonna say this: Luka ain't going for that shit. Luka is that.
That's true.
Luka is the one star that is not gonna put up with LeBron bullshit.
Yeah.
He is not gonna put up with JJ Redick bullshit.
That's gonna be real interesting.
He's like, you not what? Get Bronny out of here. Get his ass out of here. You think he's gonna stand in the corner and be a spot-up shooter so LeBron? Hell no.
Right.
He's like, give me the ball.
Move out my way.
And move the fuck out my way.
Yeah. This is gonna be super interesting. I like this from Henny Hardaway. I like this a lot. This is a power move by Pelinka, and it may well be just finally an opportunity to take back the power and say, look, To your point, Laker Nation, we've given you and Clutch everything y'all wanted for years, and it hasn't yielded enough return on investment for us. Now this is us now. So this is interesting.
The only thing you gave us was that bubble championship that half the NBA community don't respect.
Hey, no, he gave you guys the in-season tournament championship.
And
man.
Bruce, I was gonna say that. I know you Celtic fan. You can't wait to rub it in. You can't wait to rub it in. But yeah, he gave us that stupid in-season tournament too. But But
yeah,
Transformer is gonna be okay, bro. We gonna be fine. we make moves. We gonna make another move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is why I agree with Transformer that Bron's not gonna get traded. He's gonna wait till he's like a spoiled child.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
If he's truly pissed off about this trade, he's not gonna waive his no trade clause just out of spite.
He doesn't have a no trade. No, they could trade him. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. There's only two NBA players that got no trade clauses. That's him and Bradley Beal.
Let me look. I don't believe he has a no trade.
Come on, Bruce. You're a journalist. You're supposed to know these things.
No, I remember they were talking about it last year when they were talking about the rumor that he might get traded to the Warriors. Oh, no trade clause. Yeah, but
no, he never waived it. AD, I don't think AD had a no trade clause in his. Well, we know that now.
Okay. So he didn't have one when he signed the extension. He got one. Okay. He didn't have it before. He does now.
Yeah,
right,
he got a no trade. So I just think he's just out of spite, not gonna waive his no trade clause.
Mm-hmm.
And JJ Redick out of there too.
Oh yeah, you already know.
He's one and done.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Lakers about to ship him out. I wouldn't be surprised if they rehire Darvin Ham or try to, because they need to salvage that relationship. Because regardless of how y'all feel about him, he was done dirty.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed. But yo, let me run, man. We got another call waiting, and then I got to get to the next topics, man. But we'll get back to you. Stick around.
All right, Bruce.
All right, man. I appreciate you. All right, Bruce, I know you wanted to call in, man. Go ahead and dial the number. Bruce only. Bruce, give us a call, man. Waiting for you. Darvin staying in Milwaukee, that's not happening. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. If JJ get them to the Western Conference, I guess that means Western Conference Finals. Will he still be a one and done with the Lakers? I don't think it's not fair to fire somebody after that, but we'll see. All right, here go Bruce. Let's take this. Bruce, what up?
What's good, brother?
Chilling.
How you feeling this morning, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling fantastic.
You, man. We been going at it all goddamn week, but every goddamn thing.
It's what we do, man. It's all good.
Hey, shout out to James last night. Triple dub, New York, big stage.
I gave him his props for that.
Go James.
Okay, I'm not doing that, but go ahead though.
Truthfully, it was a great move because look, it was time for change, man. It was either Braun or AD. We haven't been winning, and look, what's been going on with us? Like for the past 5 years, we haven't been winning. We needed to make some type of splash. I think it was a great move personally for now and the future. And the truth, we don't need AD. We were 6-1 without him. I mean, the past 7 games. So the games are going more fluent. Truthfully, like what you said has a validity. Braun playing with a big, it kind of clogs up the lane like you used to. Remember you said you used to come to that?
Mm-hmm.
He'd rather had a ball in his hand and kick to the shooters on the wing.
Yeah.
And what showed last night was with great efficiency. What's his name? Gabe Vincent. If he gets hot, you know how the year you had Miami that year.
I was about to say, yeah, he cooked my Celtics in the playoffs. Absolutely, I remember.
And Austin balling. I don't think this end all be all. It got to be another move coming out of pipe.
Yeah, that's what Laker Nation is saying, and you guys are probably right on that.
This is a great move. It's time for change, yo. We haven't been to we haven't been able to beat nobody since 2020. You had to make a change. It's been 5 years, bro. Like, come on now. Listen. Look at the bright side. Luka's 25, AD's 31.
Mm-hmm.
On the bright side. Hopefully, I'm sure, Luka, he say LeBron is fairy. He look up to LeBron. Hopefully, Luka don't be stubborn enough to let LeBron take him under his wing for us. Let's look at it like that. Let's look at it like it's more of like a apprentice thing. Because I think this LeBron last year. He gone. This was the move for the future. They had to make the move. The LeBron time is coming. Even though it didn't look like it last night, it was shot. It was crazy. He was going back and forth. You sent me there. I couldn't believe it, man. But
shocked me too, man.
You truly believe that LeBron going down? No, bro. Stop this. It hurt. It hurt. That's why I shocked the world. We ain't hear no whispers. The world ain't hear no whispers. There was some whispers going on behind the scenes. Trust me. Plus, AD, what they call him? Street clothes. He stay hurt. Even though Luka was saying, but not as much as AD. AD, every time he gets nicked too much, man. Like, it is too much. It's not the time thing. But this is for the future for the next 8 years. The LeBron time is winding down. I think it was smart. Who would you rather have, Luka or AD, leading your team to the future with age and injuries?
Well, they both get nicked a lot. Luka's 25. AD, I think, is 30.
Yeah, that's why it was a smart move to move, bro. We got to move forward. We got to move forward with the future. And who the fuck will get mad at me getting a 25-year-old megastar in LA? It's a business move.
Yeah, that.
How the hell this is a bad? This is not a bad trade. It's all good for the Lakers if you look at it as far as business, youth, and I think LeBron really going to help Luka. I think that is the power move right here. I don't care if nobody. So LeBron had heard whispers that this happened, as they say he didn't know and all this stuff. And I think it's a great move for the future. Like I said, AD is 31, often injured, street clothes, age 31. With a Luka who's 45, who basically all he needs to get his diet together. And I think LeBron can influence him to do that.
I don't know if LeBron can influence him to do that. We'll find out, though. If he can, It's going to be a problem, but I don't know if he can.
And for people to say Dallas is going to be better, like, I mean, who says that? But I like how the Lakers looked last night. They looked energetic, young. They was running. They was spreading the ball around. It wasn't clogged up. There was a lot of movement going on. So, hey, let's just wait and see what happens. Maybe it'll work out. But Luka is ball dominant. So
he is, and I think that's the big problem for me. So, okay, AD's 31. He's about to be 32. Yeah.
Plus, he got touch James. So that coming out of big games, he show out. He's numerous times he's been on the big stage and show out. So it's clutch moments, Luka. So he's still hurt as well. So we'll see. I think it's a great move. Everybody up and roll like, oh, this is a horrible move. No, it's not. It's youth, future, business for the Lakers. That's what it's about. And that's all. I'm out.
No doubt, man. I appreciate the call. But real quick before you go, I'll just say I totally get your point. Is youth, business, the future, all that. But to me, the Lakers have always been about making the splash. They've always been about the attention and all that. But they've also been about winning, right? And it seems to me like Genie Bus is about making the splash, but the winning is not coming with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem for me. But we'll find out. I could be wrong. So.
But also, though, let me fuck it off. They fifth in the West. They playing well. They're sneaky good.
I think they're going to drop down from that, though. I do.
They 6-1 without AD.
Yeah. I think they're going to drop down from that when they try to figure out how to play with LeBron and Luka at the same time, or how LeBron and Luka can work together on the floor at the same time. And then you're going to have an issue where, okay, in the West, it's real easy to drop from fifth to out of position. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Little flip up. Yeah, true. Brother.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
but let me go ahead and take this, brother.
I hit you back.
All right, bet. Format Podcast, who's this?
What's going on, bro? This is Khalif.
Yo, what up, Kai? What's going on, man?
What's good? I want to call in for y'all move to change the topic.
Appreciate what you got, bro.
Talk about Luka.
Yeah, what you got?
In terms of like what am I getting in debt with?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and give your thoughts.
Oh, am I looking at a live show right now?
Yeah, you live right now. You on the show? Yeah.
Oh, I guess my feed is late.
Yeah,
Still got,
it's like a little maybe 5-second lag, but go ahead though.
Yeah, so the last two callers hit the nail on the head. This was, I feel like it was done behind the scenes. I feel like LeBron was totally blindsided.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Buss family is over it.
Mm-hmm.
Just as Gilbert was, and with the Cavs, and just as Pat Riley was with Miami. That's strongly how I feel right now. I feel like it is going in a new direction, but you can't move LeBron unless you got another golden goose, maybe a Laker Nation.
Right.
And they got one of the biggest golden gooses in the whole NBA, in Luka.
Mm.
So I feel like they're going to start looking to move LeBron next, and a few other pieces.
But
and starting to build around Luka. And I'm not that big on the Mavs trade, switching to them now, as the others are, because of this, the durability issue. Clay, AD, Kyrie, and that's supposed to be the big three that they're building around. And even their young center, Lively.
Well, he's hurt now. He might not play the rest of the year, I think.
Yeah, so you got that.
But you got Gafford, though.
No, getting Gafford solid. I mean, as a Knicks fan, I'm looking at Gafford. So that's the first thing I saw when this trade went through. I'm like, yo, let me get Gafford because I don't know. But I think there's definitely going to be some other trades coming up with AD and also Bronny moving, I think.
So here's my question for you. You think that anything with Bronny, do you think he's going to be linked to his pops, or do you think that he's going to be able to move individually?
I think they might have to get him out of there. Take the CBA Chinese player with you, man. China League player with you. Get him out of there. You get moved right with them. So that's how I feel.
All right. So, but what team do you think he's going to be willing to take on all of that to deal with the LeBron and the Bronny and the
knowing LeBron and how he talks about the GOAT argument, which team would cement him as the GOAT right now?
There's no,
and that's close to a chip. Think about that one.
What you think about
them last night?
I was about to say, you think about the Knicks.
They just played them last night.
but yo, Ka, you know, and I've said for years, bro, that there's no way I believe that LeBron has the mental fortitude to play in New York. I don't think he has it.
He doesn't, but since this trade kind of blindsided him, and now he kind of, due to his ego, he got to kind of perk back up. He's like, I got to show everybody now what can get my gears grinding, what can get me going. If I bring that chip to New York, how can the haters hate me now? Although, as you know, we're right on the cusp. We're right on the cusp. So all he's doing is doing the tip-in if he were to win. But that's not how the world's going to view it.
Right.
The world's going to totally forget about that. Brunson's probably going to take the big shots like Kyrie did.
Facts.
That Cat's going to take some of the pressure off of him.
Definitely.
But I'm thinking maybe OG and Mitch and some picks, 1 or 2 picks, first-round picks should get it done.
All right. So check this, though. You're a native New Yorker. You're a lifetime Knicks fan. Cool.
And a LeBron hater.
I was about to. Do you want LeBron there to wreck your organization? Because you know that's what he does. Do you think it's worth it?
It's been since 1973. I'm good for a ring. For that ring, I won't. Because you already know we're going to start getting calls we never got before.
That's true.
All types of things are going to start bending in our favor. So I'll take him for 1 or 2 years. I'll even take his son that's going to Arizona next year. You want us to take his son too? We'll take him too. We'll take all of them.
Yo, that's desperation talking, Kyle. That is desperation talking, bro.
I am desperate. As a Knicks fan, I'll take it. Honestly speaking, we also
starving.
We got Bridges there, so Bridges could actually take up the other wing defender if we do move OG. Because I think we kind of paid too much for OG.
You did.
And
I thought so.
Go down last night, and I was like, here we go again. So if we could move OG and maybe Mitch, and those are 2 people that fit perfectly around Luka. 2 defensive, one's a wing, one's a center.
True.
And you give them 2 first-round picks so they continue to build and create assets for the Lakers. I think that's a good look. Also, if he wanted to stay in LA, that could be another another situation brewing. I don't think the Lakers would trade with the Clippers, but that could be another destination. Will he go back home to the Cavs?
That's what
like I said, this guy loves to be a front runner.
Right. I was talking to my other cousin this morning, and he said the same thing. That it needs to go full circle, and they just need to end out his career by sending him back to Cleveland and let him finish it out there.
So that's another option, and hopefully this is a wake up call for Luka too, man. I'm gonna end the conversation like this because he's just a great talent, a great player. I'm a big fan. And hopefully this is the wake-up call he needs because I'm pretty sure this blindsided him as well. I'm pretty sure he's like, I'm about to sign that Supermax. I'm going to be here for a while and boom.
Hey, but look.
I'm a great show, guys. Keep it up.
I appreciate it,
run. And I'll watch it while I'm doing my errands today.
No doubt, man. I appreciate the call, brother. Thank you, man.
All right. Speak to y'all later.
All right, later. Yo, Car's starving out here. I knew he was thirsty for the chip. I didn't know it was that bad.
I ain't never heard a LeBron hater say, "Hey, come on over here." I was like, "Oh, wow."
Oh my goodness. Yeah. D Frequency saw you on Man Down Sports last night. What up? Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. But yes, as a Celtics fan, I do love this. But yo, quick side note, y'all. If y'all here and you're in the chat, and I appreciate all this interaction, please let's go ahead and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. We need that. All right. Let's get this thing moving. Let's push it out in the algorithm. Please make sure you hit that. All right. So let's do this, man. Great interaction on that first topic. I knew that was going to be heavy. That's why I put it where I put it. I know people wanted to hear what we had to say about that. So let's go ahead and we're going to move to the second topic, y'all. And at the end, I think, say again.
Nah, this probably should have been at least 2 topics.
I know, right? It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot, man.
Yeah,
you got to look at the entire ecosystem of the NBA now. That's a big change, man. Like, nobody lets their number one player walk for, I guess, a better number 2 player. Would you say that?
You're talking about Dallas. Okay.
Yeah, Dallas.
I think when AD is at his best, he's easily a top 5 player in the league. I really do.
Facts.
Yeah. So when Luka's at his best, he's a top 5 player. So I don't know if I see it as letting the number 1 go for a really good number 2. I think that when they're both playing how they could play, it's a wash. That's how I see it. Yeah. And maybe it's not even a wash because AD gonna give you defense and Luka refuses to even try.
Well, so do you think LeBron wins that last ring without AD?
No.
Remember, AD hit that big shot at the end.
Not at all. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. No, I don't think so. And that's not anything about how I feel about LeBron. AD just got busy, you know. I think he got jerked on that.
He was getting busy.
But,
he was getting busy.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, to let him walk is crazy. When
agreed.
Man.